Sheikh, I wanted to ask you. Actually, I was trying to reach you last 2 3 days when my mom and my brother they recently went to Mecca for Umrah last week, and after they went, they got very sick. And my mom and my brother they did Umrah together, so they both were sick. And my mom, at one point, she was so sick that it was like as though she was fainting, and she did half of the Umrah in wheelchair. So she forgot about the niqab that she has to remove, and another thing about the cutting the hair tips. So she did it later on. And also they gave the goat in Makkah, they slaughter and they give it to the poor people over there. So is it enough, or is it okay, or is there uh,
Well, Shaman,
anything else that?
had you called me earlier, I would have told you that they didn't have to give fidya or slaughter a goat in Mecca, because I'm going to explain the answer to your questions. First of all, may Allah accept their Umrah. If any person, while performing Umrah, especially nowadays, felt sick, tired, about to faint, step out of the Haram immediately and relax. So I can skip Tawaf and Sa'i and do it later on? Absolutely. It doesn't have to be right on the spot once you arrive. Okay? Once it is convenient for you, and obviously nowadays you book an appointment. So this is one thing. Second, there is a beautiful verse in the Quran in which Allah the Almighty says, رَبَّنَا لَا تُؤَخِذْنَا إِن نَسِينَا أَوْ أَخْطَأْنَا. Many people think this is just mere supplication. No, it's a supplication and it's a hukm, which means the Almighty Allah does not hold accountable His servants for anything that they do by mistake or out of forgetfulness. What does it mean? One more time. It simply means, if any person in Tawaf, a man covered his head by accident, he didn't know. Once you know, you remove it and you say astaghfirullah. What about the fidya? No fidya required. A woman was wearing her niqab all the way and she totally forgot that she's not supposed to cover her face while in a state of ihram. She forgot. Remove the niqab and say astaghfirullah al-azim. Oh Allah, pardon me. What about the fidya? No fidya required. I've done my umrah and I enjoyed tawaf and sa'i and I went home. I was so overwhelmed. I was so tired. To the extent that your mom forgot to cut her hair or the fingertip from the end of her hair. And then what? She resumed her life. No problem. Now you remember? You resume the condition of ihram and you cut your hair. Especially for the ladies, you don't have to wear a special outfit for ihram. So there was no big deal. You know, even with a man, if I was so tired, yesterday performing Umrah was indeed a challenge. I am, as a physically fit person, or this is how I assume, performing Umrah with some people, it was extremely hard due to the crowd. It was unprecedented, not even in Hajj like that. So it is expected to forget, to err, to make things out of mistake or error. There is no blame upon you. Correct the error and say astaghfirullah. It happens. People go to the room, they take a shower, they remove their ihram outfit, and then they relax. Oh my God, I totally forgot. I didn't even cut my hair. What am I supposed to do for a man? You dress up in ihram again, and you go to the haircut, you cut or you shave your hair, and now we are in a state of tahallul. But Sheikh, I happen to wear my clothes, or I happen to do any of the restrictions of ihram. Question, was it deliberate? No. It was out of forgetfulness. Alhamdulillah, there is no blame upon you. So the sheep that your mom and brother offered in Mecca, assuming it's a fidya, consider it a voluntary charity. May Allah accept from all of you. All those who are visiting Allah's house, if you have any question, we're here available for the remaining 10 days of Ramadan. Actually 9, it's already 9 days. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And if we're off air, you can send your questions. We'll sort them out and try to answer them in the same order they were received.